how to sing punk. Hi, my name's Carrie Griffiths. Welcome to another video. Now this video is a long time coming. I made my first video about how to sing punk more than a year ago. I've had requests for another one and I just haven't really gotten around to it. So here we are. So before we get started, thank you to everyone who's already subscribed. If you haven't already, do hit the subscription button and hit that notification bell so that you get all of my future videos, and go back and watch the videos I've already made. I've got hundreds of videos here on this channel, so I'm here to help you. So singing punk, it's really not very complicated, it's not too difficult, but where people do go wrong is that they think because it's punk that you don't have to put in any effort and that it's okay to sing flat, it's okay to sing out of tune, and that it's okay to sing out of key. It isn't. I would always recommend that you do sing in key, do sing in tune, and do make an effort with your vocals. It's not, punk isn't lazy, you know. You can say, okay, I'm not going to go into the whole topic of punk, right? But playing punk and definitely vocalizing in the style of punk takes attitude, it takes grit, it takes attitude, and it really does take a love for the music. Now, before we start, I must say, do not worry about singing from your diaphragm. If I had £1 for every singer or non-singer or beginner, he said, oh, well, I know that you're supposed to sing from your diaphragm, you know, I'd have lots more pounds. Don't worry about it. Do what I'm sharing with you here. The diaphragm stuff comes later, all right? If you start with that, you're just going to get frustrated, tense, fed up, and you're not going to get anywhere, okay? Don't worry about your diaphragm. There are 4 main ways to vocalize in punk, and 3 of them I'm going to touch upon, and then I'm going to make another video for the 4th one. So first of all, the easiest way to sing punk is to sing in your speaking voice. So singers like Ari Up, Polystyrene, Joe Strummer, Mick Jones, Joe Strummer's got a bit of gruffness there as well, Jello Biafra, they all sing in their speaking voice, but they do sing melodically. Holiday in Cambodia, it's tough kid, but it's life. There is a melody there. It's not holiday in Cambodia, it's tough kids, but it's life. No, in your speaking voice. So you're not over singing, don't over sing it. It's more of a say, it's more of a speak than a sing, but it's percussive, but it is in tune. There are 3 definite notes there, all right? And if you sing off key or sing out of tune, it's going to sound bad. It's going to sound like you don't care about the music, and it's going to sound like you don't care about the audience as well, because you want the audience to have a good time. Now, they're not standing there taking notes on whether you're a good singer or not, but they do know how these songs go, okay? And if you're writing your own songs, fantastic. I want to hear it. Put the link in the comments, please. Might get you on my other channel, London Lens TV. Might introduce you to some of my friends as well. Get you some gigs, some more gigs. But if you're singing your own songs, sing them the best way that you can. You know, you've taken the time to put your energy, your opinions, your voice and your art into those songs. So make sure that you give them the best delivery that you can. So singing in your speaking voice is the first of the 4 main techniques. The second way to sing punk is in a kind of cryy, sobby voice, like whoa, whoa. All right, I'm not making that sound, that raspy sound in my throat. It's coming from the crying, whoa. So it's that, think of a moany, tantrumy 2-year-old who's been out all day, really wants to go home, and is just, you know, you see them walking along the street and they're just, whoa, they've had enough, right? It's that kind of sound, whoa, 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 and then you add words to it, okay? Now, if you feel it in your throat, that isn't correct. You want to feel it kind of around here, whoa, and it's a crying sound. I can't emphasize that enough. The third way to sing punk authentically is a kind of Johnny Rotten sneery, nee, 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 nah. So you feel it all here. Nah, it's like nah, 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 nah. Nah, nah. I am an antichrist. Right? You can add the rasp on later, the distortion then rasp on later. But nah, nah. So practice that nah, 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 nah. It's all glide. It kind of sounds like you're taking the mickey, right? So that's number 3. Number 4, the fourth way to sing punk authentically is with a kind of gruff, raspy voice. Watty from The Exploited. I can't think of anyone else right now. There are loads. And the Restarts, Kieran from The Restarts, one of my favourite bands. You'll know them. If you're into punk, you'll know them. And they sing that kind of gruff, rah, 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 rah. Now, please don't try and do that if your voice doesn't naturally go down there. There are ways to do that without ruining your voice. So adding distortion in a clean way that you can add and take off at will is really what we want. So I will give you a couple of exercises that you can do to either you can do it in the kind of cryy way, or you can do it in the sneery way. So you can try the 2 different ones, or you can just do it in your speaking voice. So you can practice going between them if you're not sure where you want to sing yet. So we can just go. Let's turn that up a bit. So we can go whoa, 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 or nah, 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 or na, 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 na. So you make your choice, okay? So whoa, or nah, or nah, just a normal nah in your speaking voice, but you want to feel it here. So here we go. Give it attitude. And back down. Last one. So I hope that that's helped you. So remember, speaking voice, a kind of cry sob, sneering, or with the gruff raspiness. Okay, well, the gruffness and rasp are 2 different things, but with distortion, let's just call it distortion. Okay, and I will make another video about the distortion. I'm not sure when, but I will let you know. Take care, stay hydrated. Ciao.